Hello.
What was that? Did you see that?
Was that the primary buffer panel?
It did seem to
Did
resemble...
the primary buffer panel just fall off like Gorham ship for no apparent reason?
This landing is gonna get pretty interesting.
Define interesting.
Oh God, we're all gonna die?
This is the captain. We have a little problem with our entry sequence, so we may experience some slight turbulence and then explode.
On screen.
Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Welcome to a hot Monday afternoon, public holiday. We are going to build some Lego, because we were sick Friday and didn't get to do this one. And the set is...
This is a decent size. It's not all about the length, it's about the thickness
the
as
one.
well. And it's got both.
Gonna open this up. So we've already built 2 sets in this theme. And did those both without the instructions. This one we needed to check one step. To check some bracket usage. This one was done just from the box, so we're going to try to start this one that way. Hopefully we're not, but it is very hot here, Night Warrior. Welcome in. So 3, 2, 1, 3 bags, and the tiger is just loose. It's not even in a little separate plastic bag. It's just loose. It's in the new darker reddish orange color, which is kind of cool. So it's a darker orange than a brick separator. Doesn't look that dark on camera, but it is. So, new thing on stream is up here. I've now got my media player updating a text file with what we're listening to. Depending on the size screen you're watching, that might be unreadable, but it's a start. I have yet to figure out how to then get it to talk to Firebot so that I can go, hey, what's currently playing? But we have our water, we have our Lego, we have our cold beer. Let's open it up. Thank you.
Drink.
Got our 1.5 liters on standby. Went through a couple of those the other day. What am I looking for? Oh, I was going to grab a tray, that's what I was going to do. Which, in the week since I've built Lego, probably is full of dust. And the odd beard hair, it happens. And how's your long weekend, Heidi? Getting more Lego built? Alright. Indeed. And we had paper bags in that set. Or was it that one? We had paper bags in that one. plastic bags from this factory. Here's a little bearded vet. He's got a stethoscope and like a little mobile heart monitor readout thing on his waist. He's wearing pale aqua gloves. There we go. There's a little bush vet. And we are going to, at least for the landscape, we are definitely going to try to do this from the box. Crazy as that sounds. One, two, three, four. That looks like a join there. Yeah, it's 3 studs to the curve. So that's our base. TNT. There we go, Night Warrior. That's when we're exploding with the TNT. Yes. Alright, and then over here, next to that rock, we've got a curved jumper tile. And a flower. Okay, there we go. And we've got oi, bunch of grey bricks. So that's going to be lifting. Oh, some of them might be behind this tree here. I wonder how much is shown from behind on here. Not a lot. But we do get this edge of the landscape down here. And just like these other sets that we built, they all have a clip and handle on them, so you can link them together. So we find that one goes there. And it's got a profile brick next to it, and then one of these corner rocks. So there's a good chance that that goes that way. And I'm not sure why, unless my media player is like not centering the pictures, why these album covers often have a white strip at the top. Up in the corner of the screen. It's just basically screen capturing, and I've cropped to my music player over on the other monitor. Okay, so this is getting another... There's another one of those, which also has a little flowering shrub. And you can see a little bit of dark tan over here. And we need to make it fill in that 2x2 space. So that'll mirror image that. So if we put those in, and then we assume that that's going to be going across and bridging all 3 plates. Which puts that there. And then we've got the curved green plate each end, like so. And yes, all the music today is still Australian. It's the same playlist I was listening to yesterday for the trucking stream. And that looks like it's got one of that brick goes there. I'm just wondering if there's any support under the back of this thing. Let's sneak a look at the back of the box, because we get some good angles of the truck here, including with the roof taken off. So there's large sections of this that are probably also doable from the picture. Whereas here, I think we'll be better off working out this arch thing, and by the time we've used all those parts, whatever's left, like if we've got any extra bricks like that, they might be under here. To support the plates up on top. Because those definitely go together. Okay, we've got a olive green plate, but that only comes in a 2x2, so that must be that. And one of those. Let's got those. So that has something between them. Oh, it could be these. There's a lot of these. They're probably the support underneath. Because I can't see them in the picture, so we'll put them to one side. And yes, this is Russell Crowe singing. Okay. Flowering shrub. Over here. We've got 4 of these grey tree branch arch pieces, so can't see the 4th one from that angle. We're going to assume that it's like so. And there's a 2x6 light grey on top of that. And that's where that goes. Flowering shrub there. And the frog is just loose over here on the box. So the frog might just be hanging out with the tiger and the minifig. It goes on there. And then there's a light grey slope. A plant. And then one of these corner slopes. And then a curved slope to hold that down. Alright, so that's the left side of the arch. Matching the picture. And there's a tan slope visible there, next to the tree. And then down here behind his leg, we've got a grey brick visible, which is this one, and then dark tan from the looks of it, which would be that. So looking over at this, that's that. It's got one of those there. And this little foot goes under there, and then that starts on that same base. So behind here, what we actually we can just see, we can see this much here. This little gap here, we can see tan. So that's where that brick goes. And then from this angle we can see in this gap there's a brown plate, so that is now overlapping something. And there's brown bricks up here behind the tree branch. The only ones we've got are these palisade ones. So we get 2 of them. And then that there. classic tree assembly of the leaf element, and then a 1x3 plate going over the top. And then it looks like we're adding some leaf elements onto some of those just to fill it out a bit more. So there we go. That doesn't, the reason that doesn't line up in height is because in the picture there's one more layer of sand green in there. So that now goes there. That goes there. So that's our tree and our arch. Oh, and there's one more. One more grey slope goes up in there. That one goes there. Has it got... Yep. So that... Hang on. That height doesn't add up. Oh, hang on. In under here... We're about to make the maths work. So this, we've got one more rounded sand green plate. So that goes underneath, bringing that one plate away. So that little dark grey slope can attach them, as barely seen right up here. So that's that part done. And we've got bones clipped down to the ground in a couple of these dark green clips. Alright, so what we don't have... So what we've got left over... One of those olive green profile bricks. 3 2x3 slopes. 2 2x4 tiles. And a 2x6 plate. So... And there's nothing on the ground under the arch there other than the tiger and the bones. Which means that this has a hidden water feature under it, doesn't it? How am I going to go? Building that without the instructions. Get a bunch of those. And that. And that. Interesting. So that goes on like that. Is this just out the back? I think I'm going to need the book. Can build a little drone. Camera lens. Steering wheel is the rotors. Thank you for the Pedro. And I went through today filling out and finding and copying in a bunch of the artwork for these albums. This one is by an obscure local band, and I could not Google find album artwork anywhere. Alright, so he's got his drone, he's got his little walkie-talkie as the remote control. Oh, okay. Right. There we go. So that one step is all we need to know. Pardon me. I was fine today, and then probably 20 minutes before going live started having this really annoying cough. So the tiles are literally just inside, concealed, joining the plates together. And then this is just a little ramped extension out the back. Unless that's so that you can have the tiger sort of come up and through the build as a play feature. But now we will push that down. And there's a couple more of these cheese slopes around. So there's one in front of the tree there. There's one over on that exposed stud. There's a bone there. Look at the bones! So there's some bones on the ground. We should only have one spare of these. So where do they go? And one more flowery shrub over on this. That little corner down there. Do you have $1 for me? Ah, and on the book, the frog is just sitting up on this rock. Alright, let's see here. Yep. In here, we can see there's another one in under there. So we'll just, may as well mirror that on that side. That can't be seen in any of the pictures. So we'll call that the spare, and we're done. Bag one. Bag one. One look at the book for this. Bunch of spares. Yeah, I haven't really timed myself with like the part count and stuff. This was a 90-ish piece set, and this took me half an hour. Which kind of surprised me, because vehicles aren't always the easiest to work out from external photos. But it's just the landscape part, and yeah, with a photo on the box from that angle, the front box photo from that angle, and the picture on the booklet from sort of that angle. Between the three pictures, you kind of, most of it's visible. Sorry. And I also only really try this with sets that are of a youngish age. Recommendation. I mean, sometimes I do silly things. And of course, being a vehicle, bags 2 and 3 are going to be all for the one thing. So on to bag 2. And so, don't know if we'll open bag 3 just yet. But we'll see. Is our third map tile with the tiger. So that joins together with the panda and the alligator map. Down there to make a single continuous trail. And then on Friday, when we build the gorilla set, that will complete the fourth quarter of the map. Just knocking minifigs loose over here. Alright, plastic backing. Go. Alright, the dark brown pants are on the... There's the face. Hey, Kara. There's a hat. So there's a adventurer, same guy as the panda set. There you go, Kara. We've got 3 maps.
Water! To drink!
Thank you, Kara. Got the water. Okay. That's at the top. Alright, so that's one of those with one of those. And then on this side we got one of those and one of those. Got a red light. Hey, Cooper Man. Today's beverage, which may sound horrible to some of you, a caramel chocolate biscuit milk stout called a Timothy Tamathy Slam. Making a pun on the Tim Tam Slam Aussie tradition. A special edition milk stout from... I'm not working today.
It always goes down smooth.
Wow, that was a really delayed audio there. Alright, hey Coop. So, cheers.
Very thick, very chunky, and they
That
are
is
packed
very
to the
chocolatey.
brim.
So we are building the Jungle Explorer truck. Which is one of
This
these.
is a decent size. It's not all about the length, it's about the thickness as well.
That
And
one
it's
there.
got both.
Now the name on Brickset was Jungle Explorer Off-Road Truck. And then on the actual box it just says truck. And so far we have built bag 1 without the instructions. We did have to sneak a look because we had some tiles left over and some slopes, and it's this ramp at the back that's not visible in any of the box artwork. It's for our tiger to walk up and through the little archway. And we're seeing how much of the truck we can do from the photos. Alright, so then there's a 1x2 plate. Okay, and it looks like that next row of tiles is in bag 3, because they're not here. Alright, so that's there. And yes, since yesterday we added some Parkway Drive to the playlist because it was on my computer. Turns out it just wasn't in the playlist yet. Whoa. Chug, 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 chug. And we're just mirror imaging this wing part with the orange plate with the blue plate there. And then that's going to have... It's going to line up with the blue fender thingies, wheel arches. So yes, and the other things new from yesterday, we have DAT. So yeah, all Australian, all day. Okay, and there's some light grey under that black little wing bit, so that's gonna be that. Looks like we've got red lights at the front as well. On there. And there. And then we've got the mirror and snorkel hinge. So one side of the truck has... And again, they might not be in this bag. Where is that? Okay, maybe that's in bag 3 as well. Okay. So that goes... No, this goes between... Okay, that's this black piece here at the back. There's 2 dark grey double wide plates under that, so that's 2 out of these 3. And it's got one of those holding them together. So somewhere in here are the truck axles. They'd be under this. And we got some snot bricks. Okay, and I can see more of these under every part of these, so that's handy to see. So they're 1x6, so 4 along, there'll be another one there. There we go. I have started spinning the Lego when that happens. And then another gap of 4, there'll be another one. Oh, that's what I was going to look up yesterday. I forgot to look up who I saw these guys live supporting. That's where those go. So that's the shell of that. Which will put that there, so that we can line those up with the wheel arches. And there's one of those at the front. Okay. This goes there. It goes there. And then that's trans orange cheese slip either side. And I think I don't see. Here's a question of whether these are actually. Yeah. So these little clips here are holding the bar and lights on the front. Oh, actually, the flat grey tile there is flush with those ones, which means... yeah, that is there, because then that's flush. So there's that. And we have treasure chests as the side lockers. That's a cool part use. So hinge side to the bottom. Oh, and you can see here that, yeah, under that arch, there's, you can see out through there, but there's a seam down there, which would mean and we can't see the tan tiles. So the tan tiles, I'm going to guess. And no, I haven't downloaded the instructions to check, so I'd have to look in the book. But that would make sense as a support under a bunch of these 1x6s. Oh, bugger, I've done that at the wrong end of the truck. But it's easy. Everything under there is under there. Ah, breaking apart. There we go. Flip that around so that's the orange end of the truck. There we go. Okay, so that's the dark grey layer at the back here. So then we can put that one in here. That goes there. And that's the tray there. So then there's a black 1x4 tile across that. And then you can see 3 studs here before the dark blue. We don't have tiles. Picture on the back makes it look like tiles on the top here. But it looks like it's these slopes. Sweet. Kelly. Kate Kelly. Alright, so then under here, that's where we'll put those snot bricks. Alright, so that'll go there. So then we can put our treasure chests in from either side. Alright, we got ads starting soon. I won't be building. I'll hit a be right back screen. Stretch your legs, grab a drink, and we'll see you back here soon. Alright, there's that. There we go. So for the Be Right Back screen, we've got a tiger.
On screen.
Okay. So yeah, the Be Right Back screen is a Sumatran tiger from Adelaide Zoo. That's a photo that I took 12 years ago. Roll on, roll on. With our heads held high, our conscience in the gutter, our dreams up in the sky, we'll roll on with our heads held high. Okay, the question is, where does this go? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I think I know where it's going to go. I think my brain has logicked. I'm going to have to lift that out. I'm going to have to take that tile out. Yeah, my brain has logicked that these aren't there, that these go this way. And we got an odd number of them, but that's fine. We've got a gap there that could do with one. And then watch this. That runs the whole length of the chassis. And then these two go up the front of the truck. So there's a lot of vehicles that use this technique of sort of layering plates and tiles up to get a nice thick and chunky, sturdy base. All right. So that's those. And now we go back to the back of the box. Because we get this little picture here showing the roof off, where you can kind of see what's going on around this area here. And there's that. And some grey bricks there, but we don't have any grey bricks, so I'm going to guess... that what we're actually seeing as a brick is the square end of this slope. If anyone wants to look up these instructions and correct me as I go, feel free. Alright, the Technic brick in the next layer seems to be in the next bag. Pardon me. So it's more a case of where these are going to go now. So this will be on the front, because this has to attach that way somehow. And if it's the lower layer, where does that line up with? Base of that with the blue. And from the picture here, it looks like the top of this aligns with that grey plate, which means this attaches at the top row, not the bottom row. And it also sits one plate off this level. And we've got some plate options here as to what that could be. And then these are in that corner under the windscreen. All right. And that looks grey between them. Which doesn't match any of these. So again, that could be a next bag thing, that could be a weird reflection thing. That looks like a dark blue plate. That way. Up against... More Voyager for you, Kara. Okay, and then we can see here some orange behind that tire. Yeah, so the top left works. Yeah, so if you're watching on a computer, it'll be fine. On a phone, probably not. But yeah, the music player I'm using is basically creating a text file. Every time a new song starts, it overwrites itself, and then OBS is just reading that file and displaying it up here. It's a simple little plugin added to the music player. And then I can put whatever I want as the intermediate text. So you just got to be careful to leave your spaces at the start and ends of things. So like where it says by, that has a space before and after it, because then the file is just adding in the song title and artist from the track. Prime. Alright, and this is raised up. That's raised up on the front here.
To drink.
Compared to the two little angled bits. Thank you, Kara. And I'm assuming I'm gonna get hit with a with one of these while it's still cold. I'll have one anyway.
Is there alcohol in this?
Cheers.
Oh God, honey, no.
There is alcohol in this.
I am. Why do you want a little bit? Because if you're gonna drink, I'd rather you do it in the house.
Thanks for the dance break. But then if that's... Just trying to look through the... Looking here, it looks just like a 3, which would be that piece on either side. Oops. Was it a lie? Alright, that's there. So why does it look orange there? I'm gonna sneak a look in the book. It must just be a weird angle of the photo. Because, yeah, that is... It is an orange plate going across there. It's visible down through there. And in the shadow, that's what makes it kind of look redder. Alright, so that's going to go there. Ah. So the other orange one will be there to bring that up to the height. We're not doing too badly. Okay, yep, and just there you can see the top of these panel pieces. The steering wheel is right up against this brick. So then we're going to need one of those tiles. Now they went one way in the plane. Do they put them... They put them the opposite way in this one. So in the plane they put those for the feet to connect to, and then this one, in this book they put it for the butt to attach to, which is how I did it in there, but it doesn't really matter. It just attaches 2 out of the 4 connections on the legs to be able to sit in there and easily remove. I'm just going to mirror image that in here. And then that's the seat for passenger. So that's there. Yeah, that looks about right with the placement in the picture. So then, but if that's like that, then how's... Oh, maybe I've done this part wrong. Yeah, I have. So I've got these clips here going that way. They should go this way. It's fixable. It's fixable. So we take these off. Pedro, Pedro, Pedro. Hey kiddos, welcome in. Alright, so that'll go there, because that will lift up these. So our tiles are once again at the grill height. And then our clips go that way, because that will then hold the Well, but then no, that still doesn't work. No, because they're recessed down. Ooh, what if... What if bag 3... Bag 3 has these 2x2 plates as well. Nice try, Kara. Which means these aren't the ones in this top corner holding them there. They go down like that. Which brings these up to here. Lets those sit there. And lets this sit there with these lower behind it. Yeah. Kara, seriously. Alright, so those go there. And then
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
that can go like that, which gives us our visible dark blue. So that clips on there. That I'm just going to put down into here because we can. There's nowhere else for it. And there's a gap spaced for it. Okay. Come on. It's funny how things... Trying to put them into place after you've passed that step. And then this is a water bottle to go into one of the... So I think it's got a water bottle and a banana. So that's a spare. I don't know if they'll actually both fit in the same side when it's shut. I'll put the bottle on one side, banana on the other. Got a camera. But then why have we got those bits? Why do we have you? But hey, I'm impressed with myself for getting this far in it. This took about half an hour-ish. This took us another hour. But for only using the box, I'm kind of impressed. But where does this little thing go? Like, is that here? Yeah. Is that there to, like, hold the map in place? Like, what's... Alright, book time. Oh, yeah, that's what we did. Found the green squares. Oh, I've got those the wrong way. Okay. And they're just on the side there. Right. So looking at one step in there, it would appear that actually it's all good, we can rebuild. It's those are the other way around. So that is there. And it is here like that. Same way that both of these vehicles have a spot for the map. It's just a little ledge to hold it. For some reason, these two little bits with the small pin, they just go either side of the passenger seat. I mean, that could be just somewhere to pin the camera when they're driving, instead of using a clip. We'll go with that. Man, it's hot in here. My forehead is sweaty. I've got my fan under the desk at medium. It's normally on low, but it's on medium today. Alright, so bag 2. Yeah, take that, 6+. We can build Lego.
To drink.
We know what we're doing. Kind of. Thank you, Kara. I will hydrate. See you in a while. So yeah, we got our binoculars and camera, and then everything else is a spare, so I'm happy with that.
Welcome to the party, pal!
5 o'clock. Alright. Now it's bag 3 time. Interesting too, keeping it to bag 2 and just working on the bottom part of the set. The plane I did bags 2 and 3 at the same time and sort of worked top down and bottom up simultaneously, meeting in the middle. Figuring out the logic. We'll get the wheels out of the way because they're easy to do, and they take up a lot of room in the tray. Alright, home stretch. Bag 3, let's go! Alright, so we'll use these here because we know that's what they're for. And then that's that rounded light grey piece we could see from the front. That's there. So windscreen. And behind the windscreen is a compass, but is that just on the... It looks like it's at the window level. Ah, yep, there we go. So the picture with the roof taken off, it's on a blue jumper plate. So there's the compass on the dashboard. Put the windscreen on. And on this side is our snorkel. What piece have they used here? Oh, is it just the candle piece and then one of these little ones upside down? Huh. So snorkel on one side. There's only a mirror on this side. Where's our hinged bit? There it is. And we use an ingot piece as the mirror. There's our mirror. And those go there. And we don't have a 1x4 tile in this colour. We got 1x2s. So we get multiples of them to go here. And then another clip. So there must be another tile over here hiding. Another clip there. Black bar. One of them either side. That goes there. And then the pattern on the side of the truck, it's like the plane, and on the side of there where it's actually tiles. And this has stickers. Boo, stickers. We're not going to put the sticker on today with the planet symbol, but 2 of these. Mirror image. Orange triangle at one end, white triangle at the other. And these brackets look orange in the photo, but they're actually this medium nougat color. Okay, so that must go there. So that's where that tile goes along there. And that gets coupled there. And this tile gets a sticker with the tiger and a computer readout screen. And it must go onto that. Alright. Well, until we figure out what goes on top of that little wall there. I mean, probably that, but we'll see. There are 2 of them, so maybe not. We'll put that there. And that there. And then from the roof off picture and from there we can see that's where this Technic brick goes across. Like so. And then it's got 2 dark blue jumper plates on top. Little ball joint pin goes there. Because then we've got this camera boom arm. And that uses one of these plates for a start. Got the plate with the ball joint socket end facing each way. And then a dark blue tile across both of those. And that one. One of these old school space rocket pieces. That's our camera. With an ingot either side. Clear stud for the lens. And then a little clip for a microphone. Nice. Little external mic for the camera. So there's our camera arm. Alright, I'm going to work on the roof now. Goes like that. Hey Hero, welcome in. How you going? We are working on...
This is a decent size.
This set?
It's not all about the length. It's about the thickness as well, and it's got both.
Off-road truck or just truck on my packaging. But we're working on this without the instructions. We've snuck a look at a step for this part because you couldn't see this ramp. Had a bunch of pieces left over and it was like, how do they work? So one step told us what we need to know there. And then I think we've looked at the book once or twice to confirm something for that. But we're an hour and a bit into building just the truck. The landscape took half an hour. We're working on the roof. And is it bedtime yet, Hero? Or not quite? But yes, if you're wondering what's Bricko doing online on a Monday, it's a public holiday here. Yesterday was Australia Day, so because that fell on a Sunday, we get today off. Alright, so this plate will be the next layer there. So all the music is Australian today as well. And there's a white tile next. Any plans for tomorrow, Hero? Alright, so now that I've only got one of these left, because one was in the camera, I'm going to assume that it goes across here. And that holds both this bracket for the screen and the brackets for the side panels. Take Johnny out of the truck, just in case I need to put anything over that. Let's look back here where they've taken the roof off, and of course we can't see.
It's on the thing, on top of the thing!
The circular looking thing left of the yellow tray. It's a beer. Cheers. Hey, Brickbook. And it is a caramel chocolate biscuit milk stout.
Is meant for eye surgery.
Cheers.
He's not brainy in that doctor, lawyer, banker way, but he has something else. He has a
sensual intelligence.
sensual intelligence.
Wow. Oh my god.
What is it with chicks and horses? Huh? And it's 6.5% alcohol. It's very tasty. It's very chocolatey. It's very much. I can have one. If I was out, like trying different beers at a pub, this is the kind of one that I would have last. Like, I'd work my way towards one of these and then finish at that. It's the Moondog Timothy Tamathy Slamathy. AKA Tim Tam Slam. It's been in the fridge for a while. Because I bought a 4-pack. Yeah, it's named after the Tim Tam Slam. Okay, and we got 2 more of these. And these go across the roof next. So I'm gonna make a guess. We're gonna see where they meet up. How far they get across. They go over there. And there's another white tile on the roof going that away. So, oh look, a mystery 2x4 lime plate. I'm gonna guess that goes in there to hold them together. And then I'm gonna guess that those probably run up the middle. Well, either up the middle or either side. We'll see when we put it on, but that's probably where they go. On the white end, we get two of these little rounded bricks. With clear studs. And yeah, so this is set number 3 of the 4 jungle ones. And this will be... That's just a med kit. And 2 of those, so those... They don't get anywhere there. So the question then is, so this probably goes across here to hold those in place nicely. We clip our sides on. Let's just go this way. That doesn't... Ah, because I put them the wrong way around. That's better. So those clip on like so. Do these go inside the roof? They seem superfluous. Or do they go under here once you've put the wheels on? Because, like, that's all stable. Okay, it doesn't go over her hair, so these probably go along the side. And again, we're building this kind of backwards. So there we go, pop those in. So now does that fit over her hair? Kind of. Yep. Okay, the roof goes on. Got 2 pieces left. So educated guess is gonna be, because like you wouldn't need them here, and it'll get in the way with the hair. So I'm gonna guess they go here. And that was just a, oh well, we'll get to that when we get to the wheels kind of decision in the design. Ta-da! Hour 54 of stream, and we've built a 6+ set, sneaking 3 looks at the book, and then 1 to finish off. Oh no, they were inside the roof. What do you know? But they're not really structurally needed if you build the roof backwards. Once you've built it that way, you don't really need anything sort of holding them all together. So yeah, truck is done. Got to build a few World Tour Troll sets the other day. Nice. I never got into those. Okay. So there we go. Truck. Tiger. And its habitat. All from the book, so take that 6+ set. Take that, indeed. So that makes up for being sick on Friday, because this is what I would have built Friday. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the reliance on the box photos. That was fun. So cheers everyone for hanging out. Let's see who's
the BRB. It's BRB time. We're BRB.
No worries, Hero. We're probably going to look at rating. So we'll be... Yeah, that was my plan. Depending on how long this had taken today, that was going to be the go. It's been ages since I've rated build. I think I've only rated him once, and it was quite a while ago. In fact, I can tell you that we have rated build time a handful of times. Yeah, ages ago. And he's building the Lego Triceratops skull. Hi Hagar. It was good to catch your stream the other day. Welcome in. Cheers. Happy public holiday Monday stream. Basically building what I would have on Friday if I hadn't been sick. So I built this little 300-ish piece set of a truck and landscape with a tiger. Listening to Aussie tunes. And the other part, Hagar, is the reason it took us nearly 2 hours to do all this. Let's just snooze those ads that are coming up. The reason it's taken us 2 hours to get to this point is I didn't use the book.
The BRB. It's BRB time. We're BRB.
Welcome back. So I was trying to snooze the ads and I clicked run instead of snooze because they're side by side in OBS. I was like, wait, why does that say ad in progress?
Perhaps you should read the instructions first.
Yeah, so Hagar, what I was saying is I didn't look... Well, I snuck a look at the book to work out where these pieces went. Because for the landscape...
Perhaps you should read the instructions first.
So we had that picture, and then a view of the left side and most of the right side on the box. There's some tiles concealed inside that I was like, where do these go? So that was looking at one step basically solved where 5 pieces went. And then for the truck, we've looked at the book about 2 or 3 times just to confirm where a piece went. But in general, this has been a pretty good set for having most things visible. And by working on just bag 2, which was the bottom half first, I was able to then sort of go, well, I've only got one of this piece left, it must go here, sort of thing. And on the back of the box, very handily, we get a semi-decent view of some of the internals with the roof being lifted off. And sort of you can get an angle down and see where there's a join between, you know, a line where it's different plates. So yeah, I've done this one today. Last week was the plane. And the week before that was this little guy. And so yeah, coming up next Friday, or this coming Friday I should say, so Friday will be the jungle base camp. So let's see here's a summary of what we've already built. So we ran with a jungle theme for the month. Did the Jungle Explorer. That was half an hour without the book. The waterplane, I think that took about an hour and a half. And it was mostly without the book. This one took a couple hours. And ignore the date there, today's the 27th here. And then, so the 31st, Australian Eastern Standard Time, Friday 2 PM, the helicopter and the base camp. I'll probably try the landscape from that one, from the box again. But the helicopter, I'm probably going to read the book. Probably not going to make 4 from 4 as instruction-free builds. I didn't look at the age rating on that one, but it's a larger set, so it's probably going to be safer to follow the instructions, you know, like it's designed to. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming in and hanging out for today's Making Up for Friday stream. Those of you with a public holiday, enjoy the rest of it. Let's go say g'day and cause some chaos over at Build Time 13.
Begin auto-destruct sequence. Authorization Picard 47 Alpha Tango.
Cool. Thank you everyone for being here. Thanks for the cheers and the hydrates and keeping me company and hanging out and chat. And we will see you next time. Bye.